Can't hear.
Come on, just stay out of God's presence. Come on, church.
Enlightening, empowering, entertaining. Good morning and welcome to Spectacular Magazine Radio Show. I'm your host, Phyllis Coley, CEO and editor of Spectacular Magazine. Spectacular Magazine Radio Show on Foxy is your community-focused resource. We shine a spotlight on community issues that impact our neighborhoods. I need to let you know that the Spectacular Magazine 2018 Man of the Year Awards Gala has been rescheduled to Sunday, September 9th, and gala tickets information is available on our website, that's spectacularmag.com. Spectacular Magazine is hosting the Feel Good Food Fest and Food Truck Rodeo on Sunday, August 19th from 12 to 5 at the Millennium Hotel in the parking lot. Now, this back-to-school event is going to we have a food truck rodeo. There's going to be eating areas, there's kids' activities, there'll be music, and it's also for a cause. We're asking you to bring non-perishable food items for Backpack Buddies. Now, Backpack Buddies is an interfaith food shuttle program that provides children with nutritious weekend meals. Now, you know, for a lot of our kids, other than the meals that they get at school, breakfast and lunch, they don't eat. This is a program that packs them with food to take home so they have food for the weekend. So our thought process is that while you're coming out there to eat and get your food from the food truck, think about those kids who are not able to eat and bring that food out there that weekend. This event is free and open to the public. I'm just going to jump right into it. My guest today is Tynique Kelly. Tynique is the founder of Big Sister Talk. Welcome to Spectacular Magazine Radio Show.
Happy to be here.
Thank you. So listen, tell me about Big Sister Talk. How did you get started? Your mission?
Okay, Big Sister Talk is down in front of the camera and just started to share my truth, started to share my experiences that I've been through on YouTube. And young women started to reach out to me and, ask for advice, and I would give it. And some of the questions I would say to myself, wow, I say, my big sister taught me these things. Yes, and, so from there, that's where Big Sister Talk arrived. So just sitting in front of the camera for about a year and a half, and then something in my spirit said, you know what, it's time to take this to the next level. And it started with me launching my t-shirts.
Okay.
Launch my t-shirts brought, a lot of attention, and people wanted to know exactly what
now,
Big Sister Talk
the
was.
ones that I've seen, which actually brought my attention to it, was the hashtag Big Sister Talk.
Yes. Okay.
Okay. And so are there others that you're doing as well?
No.
But just those,
yes.
But those are crossing, and that's causing that hashtag to trend.
Yes, and people just wanted to know, tell us more about it, and I'm
so
here.
What kinds of things were you sharing?
I would share my truths. Growing up, I had daddy issues, I had mommy issues, and I would, I just realized that someone else out there can use my experiences of what I've been through. So I would just sit there and talk about how I how I felt that in my teenage years, how, depression and different things like that, and how I came about it. And that's what Big Sister Talk is about. We reflect, we relate, and we redeem. And that's what it's all about.
And you built that into a business.
Into a business.
Isn't that wonderful?
Yes.
That is wonderful. Yes. So listen, but not only just a business, you built this into events.
Yes.
So
Yes.
talk about your event.
So Dream Big Workshop Saturday. It's my first workshop.
Which Now Saturday,
August
Saturday,
11th.
August
11th.
Uh-huh.
And I started out saying I'll just be happy if 15 girls show up. 50 girls have registered. And I'm ecstatic about it. The workshop, we're going to be doing vision boards, and we're going to be, you know, digging deep and finding out exactly what are these young girls looking for. You know, what do they need?
Oh, and how are you going to go about it now? Are you bringing in people who are experts in this area?
Yes, I have teachers coming in. There are therapists that do work with Big Sister, but I have a 6th grade teacher, Nikki Everett. She's teacher coach. She's gonna come in and use her expertise to help the girls open up and feel comfortable talking about their experiences and sharing their experiences, and actually from their vision and what they want to do. So we're going to be putting it all on paper.
And then when they do the vision boards, tell me, how, I always people talk about vision boards.
Yes.
Of course, I have mine.
Yes.
But for those who can't visualize a vision board,
Right.
let's talk a little bit about that.
Okay, sure. I am. Because I think we're living in a society where people don't know who they are. So if you don't know who you are, you don't know where you're going.
Mm-hmm.
So I want the girls to figure out, who am I? Who am I today? Even with my experiences, even with my challenges and my hurt and my pain, who am I and where do I want to go? And that's what I want the vision boards at the top. We're going to put I am, and then I want to visualize who they are, today and who they'll be in the future.
Right. And so it's all about also add the vision so that you have something to look forward to. Yes. What are the ages that you're for the girls?
11 to 18 years old.
Okay. And it's going to be held where?
At Camp Raleigh. Beautiful gathering.
Okay. What's that address?
Camp Raleigh's address. I'm gonna have to look that up.
And that's okay. We'll have that, but we're going to tweet that out. But all that information is available on your website and on Eventbrite.
Yes.
Now, when you talk about the curriculum, this is a one-day event.
This is the one-day event.
But will you follow these young ladies? Will they stay in touch?
Yes. So my plans are, while they're working on vision boards, call them over by one, maybe by 2s or 3s, being that it's 50 young girls now.
Yeah. Yes.
And I just want to start a portfolio because my experiences are different than yours. So I want to make sure that because we have big sisters on board who are willing to talk and mentor the young girls. So I want to, pull them over, what are your needs? What are you going through? How can I help? So yeah, definitely build rapport with them and stick with them till, till they feel like they don't need us anymore.
Right. And then they're ready to be a big sister.
Yes,
right.
Yes, exactly.
And that's what we want to talk about. Okay. And so let's give that address for Cam.
So the address of Camp Raleigh, 409 West Martin Street, Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yes. Okay, so between the time that we talked about being on the show and you getting here on this Sunday morning, it's potentially sold out of the maximum that you wanted to reach.
Yes.
But can you open it up? I mean, now that we're talking about it today, and if there's some young girls who want to get involved, or parents who want their young girls to get involved, how can they do that?
Eventbrite.
Okay.
You register on Eventbrite. There's no cost. It's a free event. There'll be food. We're gonna bring a DJ in. It's gonna be a lot of fun for the girls, as well as,
What time?
And the time is from 2 to 4 p.m. Camp Raleigh. You register on Eventbrite. Just type in Big Sister Talk Workshop.
Okay, now for those who think that what you're doing is a wonderful idea, how can we help you?
Yes. So right now we're just, like I said, it's a free event. So for this event,
but nothing is free. Free is not free.
Exactly.
Okay.
So sponsors, we need sponsors because this will not be this is the first, but it's not the last. Sponsors, like $7 a girl for food and supplies.
You do understand that? She just said. For $7, you can sponsor a young lady.
Yes.
Okay. Now, would they go to the Eventbrite for that as well?
They can. Yes, it's on the Eventbrite for donations. If they would like to give, follow my social media. It's so big. My Instagram. That's how I make most of my connections. My Facebook. That's how.
And what's that?
Okay, so my Facebook is Tynique Kelly. It's spelled Tynique. Last name Kelly, Kelly. Instagram, MZTTYL _Tynique, TYNIQUE.
Okay, and I just Googled Tynique Kelly and you came up.
Yes, great.
Okay, and that'll be wonderful. Again, I want to thank, we are talking about the Big Sister Talk Dream Big event that's taking place. It's a Dream Big workshop that's taking place August 11th from 2 to 4 at Cam Raleigh. It's for young ladies between the ages of 11 and 18. The event is free. Even though you may go to the website and it says that it's sold out, she is still, go ahead and register anyway. Go ahead and reach out anyway, because what is happening is that she will be adding a waiting list for the next event or opening it up. If you want to give $7 for a young lady to be able to take advantage of this, and they get food and everything for $7, come on, let's do this. Thank you. Thank you for what you're doing.
Thank you so much for having me here.
Not a problem. Not a problem. Thank you so much. Listen, we were just talking with Tynique Kelly, who is the founder of Big Sister Talk. Also, check her out on YouTube. Just Google Big Sister Talk. You can find it. We're going to be right back right after a song. We're not going to have some messages. I'm Phyllis Coley. You're listening to Spectacular Magazine Radio Show on Foxy 107, 104.
All right, y'all see the picture under the Foxy song?
Okay, we will be right back. We'll be right back. Don't y'all go anywhere.
He's always there. He's everywhere. And hold on, just one more. Sorry about that. Awesome, thank you.
Are you going to stay through her interview? If not, I'm going to go open the door so we don't set that alarm.
I'm going to leave now.
Okay.
Yes.